Midnight shimmers on your quiet charm, a soft whisper between the trees. I feel your pull like a secret alarm, a trembling promise carried on the breeze. My heartbeat echoes in the silent dark, drawn to you as if scripted by fate. Loving you feels like breaking every rule. Every touch ignites a blazing flame. In your eyes, night turns exquisitely cool. In our forbidden dance, I call your name, bound by a hunger that's deep and true. Every heartbeat sings, I crave you. A midnight vision swathed in velvet hues. Your presence drips like satin on my skin. Every secret glance stirs a daring muse, where tender shadows softly begin. I taste the thrill of a dangerous heart in every whispered moment shared apart. The world fades into a sultry dream. Your touch ignites sparks in the evening air. I wander in passion's elusive stream, caught in the melody of our silent prayer. As forbidden verses form on my lips, I drown in the pulse of our eclipse. Loving you feels like breaking every rule. Every glance redefines the night. In our tale of a whispers fierce and cool, will we surrender to lust's burning light? With every breath a secret rendezvous, I melt into the mystery of you. Your essence lingers like a haunting refrain, the taste of desire in the early dawn. In the soft interlude of a whispered rain, every stolen touch leaves me withdrawn. The art of loving in a world defied, a sacred madness where rules subside. Loving you feels like breaking every rule. In the depths where danger meets delight, your arms a sanctuary, soft and cool. Invite me to wander through the night. In each pulsating moment we renew a vow of pleasure beyond the light. Under the hush of twilight's embrace, your presence shapes the contours of my mind. Every subtle sigh, an abstract trace, a secret verse in our rhythm intertwined. The sensation of yearning fills the space, where time slows and fate dares to be kind. In the realm where our fantasies reside, your gaze becomes the art of an unseen hand. I navigate the edges of passion's tide, where every touch defies the barren land. A dangerous allure I cannot hide, in the dance of desire where we both stand. Loving you feels like breaking every rule. Every kiss a promise of sweet decay. In the twilight where our pulses duel, we ignite the dark in a bold display. With every breath I am destined to pursue a forbidden fantasy that won't stray. Like smoke in a velvet room, soft on my skin in the hush of the night. Even silence whispers your name, and I fall again with no end in sight. Your shadow dances behind my eyes. I breathe you in, and I come undone. You're the fever in my mind, and I never wanna break it. Every thought's a slow rewind to the way you love and take it. Your touch is my sweetest ache. I crave you wide awake. You live in the walls of my dreams, sleep, a rhythm beneath each pulse inside. I taste you in honeyed heat, like sin wrapped in lullaby. Can't eat, can't think, just steak and burn for the sense of your return. The night wears your breath like a second skin. My sheets still hum with your afterglow. Every silence wraps me in your sin. Each heartbeat plays you soft and low. You painted yourself in all my time, and I don't wanna be clean. You're the fever in my mind, a fire I don't wanna fight. My hunger's been redesigned to live for you each night. You're the ache behind my smile. Stay in me while I walk through rooms but feel your hands in echoes, heat and soft refrain. You're the pulse behind my plans, the thunder hidden in the rain. Every whisper leads me to you, my obsession sweet and true. You're the fever in my mind, a kiss that never leaves. You haunt the space inside, like smoke through autumn leaves. I don't want a cure, not now. Only you somehow. The moon leans low to hear my plea, but it's your name I speak instead. You made a shrine inside of me where logic fades and lust is fed. Even daylight bends to your flame, and I surrender to your name. Time can't wash you from my skin. You're written deep in my design. I'm undone where you begin, a beautiful madness I claim as mine. You're the poison I pour like wine, and baby I drink every time. You're the fever in my mind, no remedy, no escape. Every nerve is redefined by your heat or shade. Let me burn until I'm whole. You're the fire in my soul. The way you breathe when you don't speak says more than anything you dare. A whisper caught between our lips, I feel you pulsing in the air. Can't eat, can't sleep, my thoughts are thick, drenched in your scent that lingers there. You're my velvet hunger, slow and deep. In every silence you invade my sleep. We touch in shadows, never light, but in that space you feel so right. Unspoken fire, I come undone. Tell me I'm not the only one. You hover close but never touch, a phantom heat that owns my skin. Every glance a hidden scream, every pause a deadly sin. Your name's a drug beneath my breath. I taste your want, just not within. clock forgets to move when you're standing there with nothing said. Time wraps around your silhouette. The thoughts I shouldn't have, I fed. I ache for things we never name and fall for what we leave unsaid. You're my velvet hunger, slow and deep. In every silence you invade my sleep. We touch in shadows, never light, but in that space you feel so right. Unspoken fire, I come undone. Tell me I'm not the only one. Without a single word, that's how you pull me to my doom. You're my velvet hunger, slow and deep. In every silence you invade my sleep. We touch in shadows, never light, but in that space you feel so right. Unspoken fire, I come undone. Tell me I'm not the only one. A fingertip away, and yet the burn is louder than the flame. A brush of thought across my neck, and I forget my given name. You never need to say a word, I tremble just the same. I breathe in sync with what you hide, the need that curls behind your gaze. Each moment stretches silk and smoke, as if we're trapped in some slow days. No climax, only sweet restraint. This want, this ache, this maze. You're my velvet hunger, slow and deep. In every silence you invade my sleep. We touch in shadows, never light, but in that space you feel so right. Unspoken fire, I come undone. Tell me I'm not the only one. Moon slips low behind the lace-drawn blinds. Your shadow paints a space between my thighs. A ghost in silk, you haunt my pulse. I press the pillow where your scent still lies. The silence speaks what lips can't touch. In dreams we taste what day denies. Whispers after midnight call me home to places where your hands have roamed. My skin remembers every sin, the places only you have known. No names, no light, just breath and fire. Our bodies burn in dark desire. Streetlight melts across my naked spine, each curve still carved with memory's flame. I wear your hunger like perfume, a bloom of heat that speaks your name. Time won't erase where you have been. You live in places I can't tame. Whispers after midnight pull me deep in beds where secrets never sleep. Your phantom finger soft against the glass like need. Each drop a pulse that echoes mine. I feel your heat beneath my ribs, a hidden ache, a crooked line. You're not for me, but still I drown in what we were and can't define. Whispers after midnight know my truth. I crave your touch like stolen youth. We dance where angels dare not tread, on sheets where halos burn to red. No vows, just vows we never said. Our love a spark the night won't share. Trace the scars you left in heat like brushstrokes drawn on trembling art. Each night you bloom behind my eyes, your name still stitched into my heart. Forbidden fruit on midnight trees, and still I taste, I fall, I start. The air turns thick with unspent lust, a breath away yet out of reach. My body arches toward the void, still praying you'll return to teach. The language written on my skin still begs your mouth to softly preach. Whispers after midnight write your name in heat and hush and holy flame. Though fate denies, I can't let go of how you set my blood aglow. I'm yours where no one else can see, a slave to touch eternally. We bloom in silence, thorned and rare, unseen beneath the world's disguise. A master. It's late, and the city's holding its breath again. Your name's a whisper crawling down my spine. The moon's a secret, watching wide-eyed. I know where this ends, and still I begin. The taste of you burns sweeter than wine, and I've never been so willing to sin. You're the madness I never want cured, the fire I touch though I know it'll scar. Logic fades like fog at your door, morals melt beneath where your fingers are. We're wrong, but I ache for more. I lose myself when you say no more. Silk against skin, shadows stretch and sway. You send like night rain over rosewood flame. Each glance is a thread I can't untie. Even time holds its breath when you say my name. A quiet war between want and stay, but I fall every time you pull away. You speak in low notes that drown my doubt. Your hands tell stories no lips can trace. I count the seconds like sacred vows as you kiss the parts I never let face. The world, the rules, the daylight's truth, but at midnight I belong to you. You're the madness I never want cured, a danger I beg to live inside. Your touch is the wound I never bandage. Your breath is the storm I can't outride. I lose all sense beneath for questions, guilt, or names. The world ends outside your fingertips, and I am born with every kiss. You're the madness I never want cured, the ache that makes me feel alive. I know I should run, but I lean, and every note turns to a whispered lie. We're fiction dressed as flesh and fire, and I'm your secret, warm and wild. We never talk, a morning only touch of breathless hours we steal and hide. This room, this bed, our only truth, where no one's watching and rules subside. I'd break again to feel you close, to trade my peace for your ghost. And maybe love's not meant to be safe, maybe some flames are meant to consume. I crave you like a haunted ache, like a note that hangs in a lover's tune. You're the silence after every scream, and the dream I beg not to leave. You're the madness I never want cured, my sweet undoing in the dark. A symphony of lost control, a hunger that rewrites the heart. I never wanted perfect or pure, just you, wild and falling apart. Velvet dusk stains the edge of my room. Your shadow slips through like sin on silk. One look and the air turns perfume. Breath slow like honey that dares to spill. I shouldn't crave the heat you bring, but your stare has fingers and they cling. Your eyes on me, unchain my skin, touch me deeper without giving in. You see the parts I hide at night, strip me down in the pale moonlight. No hands, just heat, just reckless grace. You undress me in a crowded place. Candlelight shakes when you lean near. Your silence speaks in rhythm and rhyme. You taste like danger, dressed in fear, like crossing over love and crime. Our names would crumble under oath, but I would still betray them both. The clock forgets to keep its pace when you whisper with your heavy eyes. My pulse rewrites itself in lace. My knees remember how to lie. There's thunder caught beneath your gaze, a storm I beg to feel for days. Your eyes on me, unchain my skin, touch me deeper without giving in. You see the parts I hide at night, strip me down in the pale moonlight. No hands, just heat, just reckless grace. You undress me in a crowded place. I arch in silence, breathe in sound, each glance a kiss that leaves no mark. Your look unbuttons sacred ground and draws my moan out from the dark. What lies we tell with every blink. You drink me slow but never sink. Your eyes on me, unchain my skin, touch Each eyelash holds a vow I keep. Your stare a plate with velvet glint. What never was still stains my sheet with ghosted breaths and stolen heat. We dance in time we can't reclaim, two bodies stitched in separate skies, but still I burn beneath your name. A fire hidden behind my eyes, so calm before this need turns cold, before desire dares to grow old. Your eyes on me unchain my skin, touch me deeper without giving in. You see the parts I hide at night, strip me down in the pale moonlight. No hands, just heat, just reckless grace. You undress me in a crowded place. You slip into my thoughts like smoke inhaled, and I can't exhale. My pulse forgets its rhythm now. Your shadow wraps around my skin. I taste you in the midnight air, a hunger soft and pale. You're my sweetest insanity. I don't wanna be sane again. You twist me like a symphony, played slow beneath my veins. You burn so soft, so secretly, like fever in the rain. Your breath is on the ceiling fan, still spinning from the night. The sheets remember how you moved, a storm behind your quiet eyes. I lose myself in whispered scars and ache to lose the fight. Your name's a spell I dare not speak, it dances on my lips. The echo pulls me by the throat, I crave the way you slip. Between the silences you leave, I'm chained by fingertips. You're my sweetest insanity, my high I can't come down. I dream you into every room, your scent still stains my gown. I'd follow you through every fire, to burn and never drown. You haunt the hours I can't name, your ghost is warm and real. My mind undresses memory until I feel you feel. The night becomes our canvas now, and lust becomes the seal. You're my sweetest insanity, my beautiful collapse. I'm tangled in your gravity, no space, no breath, no nap. And though I'm breaking piece by piece, I beg you not to stop. I hear you in the rhythm, slow inside the moonlight keeps. Your touch, imagine, bends the dark, it moves beneath my sheets. Each time I try to let you go, you pull me in too deep. You blur the edges of my name, you blur what's wrong or right. But if this love is madness, babe, then tie me to the night. I'd rather ache beneath your weight than never see the light. You're my sweetest insanity, my craving dressed in skin. You're every sin I taste again and beg to let back in. I'm lost, I'm yours, I'm nothing less than drowning where you've been. I felt your shadow in the dark spark before I saw your face. The room was full, but silence bloomed where you stood. My skin sparked, a whisper pulled me into place. Like smoke around a flame, you burned through the wood. And I, already unraveling in the hush between. Every breath I took felt stolen, unseen. My body remembers even when you're gone. The ache in the silence, the pull so strong. Your name is a rhythm I hum in the night. A fever I cradle, a spark I can't fight. You haunt like a scent, you stay like a bruise. I'm lost in the taste, addicted to you. You brush past and time collapses in the sway. The world slows to the hush of your mouth near mine. In chaos we still find that secret ballet. Your heat maps my skin like painted design. Fingertips grazing fate's trembling thread. My hunger speaks in glances left unsaid. The sheets still breathe your echo when I sleep. My spine remembers the paths you trade. In the dark your absence burrows deep. A slow ache blooms in my hollow space. And still I tilt toward you like the tide, drawn again no matter how I hide. My body remembers even when you're gone. The ache in the silence, the pull so strong. Each night replays what we did in the dark, where hands made promises and lips left marks. You haunt like a scent, you stay like a bruise. I'm lost in the taste, addicted to you. You move through me like midnight's perfume, subtle, sweet, and dangerously near. Even in distance you consume the room. A storm with no warning but crystal clear. In stillness or song you find your way back into me where you always stay. My body remembers even when you're gone. The ache in the silence, the pull so strong. Your voice a drug I sip without regret, a high I chase though it hasn't left. You haunt like a scent, you stay like a bruise. I'm lost in the taste, addicted to you. You were velvet and fire in one breath, a quiet blaze beneath my skin. Each kiss a theft, a beautiful death that starts slow then draws me in. We dance between shadows and sweat, two magnets that haven't touched yet. Even in lifetimes I've never lived, I know the map of your spine by heart. Your pull is a promise I always give. Even apart, we were never apart. You're written in the pulse beneath my lace. In every moment I still feel your face. My body remembers even when you're gone. The ache in the silence, the pull so strong. You rise in me like heat from the floor. Each memory undressing me more. You haunt like a scent, you stay like a bruise. I'm lost in the taste, addicted to you. Moonlight drips down on your shoulder blade. I trace it slow, like I'm painting fate. Your breath a storm I can't escape, and every sigh I chase it deep. My name caught trembling in your heat. I die just to repeat this ache. Addicted to your afterglow, where time forgets the world below. We burn then float to hide a land, still tangled in your trembling hands. If madness feels this warm, this real, then let me spin and never heal. You kiss like sin, but it tastes divine, like falling into some sacred crime. The sheets remember what we do. My scent still clings to parts of you. A fever dream I won't outrun. I break apart and beg for none. Your voice, low thunder in my spine, a whisper sharp as vintage wine. You touch me slow, then disappear. I breathe you in and drown in fear. What if this one is never fed? What if I step from what you said? The world goes quiet when you leave. I walk through fog, I barely breathe. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't think, can't stand without the ghost of your command. Everywhere I turn, you're near. Even shadows moan you in my ear. Addicted to your afterglow, the part of us no one can know. Where heaven folds into your chest, and I collapse into your mess. Don't wake me if this isn't real. I crave the ache I shouldn't feel. You leave your heat behind like fire still smoldering through my desire. No map, no cure, no holy prayer, just skin and breath and tangled hair. No church could hold this sacred lust. You make a sinner out of trust. I live between each time you touch. Each absence carves the need too much. You are my drug, my sweet despair, a flame I chase through midnight air. Don't save me now, I love the fall, for in your arms I lose it all. Addicted to your afterglow, where silence hums and bodies know. The way you look, the way I bend, let's stay inside that holy sin. We found a heaven no one sees. It lives in sweat and shattered knees. Midnight slides through velvet blinds. The air's too thick with memory. Your name is silence in my spine. A shadow moving sensually. I shouldn't feel you in my skin, but baby, this aches how we begin. Your touch is my high, slow, divine. Like smoke, I breathe you deep each time. I crave you more loving you is worth the loss. You lean in like a storm undone, eyes lit like sin wrapped in gold. One graze and all my will is gone. My morals slip, my breath runs cold. You taste like dusk, forbidden flame, and every time I burn the same. Your touch is my high, slow, divine. My soul forgets what once was mine. You haunt my sheets, my dreams, my grace. I lose my name inside your face. I drown in sighs I can't control. You're the hunger in my soul. We meet where logic dares not stay, where silence folds the moon in two. I swear I leave, but then I stay, addicted to the scent of you. Your nightfall pressed against my skin, and I forget where I've been. Your touch is my high, slow, divine. A secret rhythm on my spine. My world dissolves when you appear. You make the wrong feel crystal clear. Each kiss writes stories on my flesh. Tangled breath and hearts in mesh. Your jazz notes dripping down my thigh. A pulse I can't resist or hide. The heat between us slow and slide. Like candle wax we drip and slide. I swear I'm sane, but not with you. This fever's fierce and always new. Your touch is my high,